Lumpkin County Schools will provide a virtual school option for all students in grades kindergarten through 12th for the 2020-2021 school year. Virtual learning this year will be very different than the pandemic crisis schooling in the spring. Students who participate in virtual learning will be held to the same high academic standards as their peers in our traditional schools. Students will be expected to log on daily during regular school hours and will be accountable for attendance and grades. While we cannot replicate every aspect of a traditional school day in a virtual environment, certified Lumpkin County teachers will provide rigorous academic instruction based on the Georgia Standards of Excellence. For our kindergarten through 5th graders, school will look very different in a virtual setting. For example, these students will log on to Google Classroom at 8 o'clock every morning. They may join a Zoom video conference with their teacher, who will deliver live reading instruction. Students could then be directed to complete independent work for a period of time, followed by another Zoom call for a period of live math instruction. The teacher may then provide parents with a hands-on activity to help their child, followed by online practice using iExcel. There will then be a break for lunch and a chance for your child to play outside. In the afternoon, the students will log back on for an hour-long Zoom session on writing. The teacher will work with individual students to improve their language skills. For the rest of the afternoon, students will work independently on science, social studies, art, music, or PE assignments, while the teacher works with small groups of students through Zoom to provide remediation. The most important component of virtual learning in elementary school will be the parents. Parents will serve as learning coaches and be required to actively monitor and engage with their children and their teacher during the regular school day. Teachers will provide parents with manipulatives and other necessary academic supplies to complete hands-on activities. Parents should expect to devote 4 or more hours a day in kindergarten through 2nd grade and 2 or more hours per day in 3rd through 5th grades. In middle and high school, students should expect to be logged on from 8 o'clock until 2 o'clock each day with appropriate breaks built into their schedule. Students should be prepared to have live classes with teachers through Zoom and Google Classroom throughout the day, with periods of time where students will be working independently on assignments. Attendance will be taken daily during each period, and all class meetings are required. Middle school students will take language arts, math, science, social studies, health, and physical education. High school students will remain on the block schedule. A typical high school student will have 2 academic courses and 2 electives each semester. Select career and technical courses will be offered through Odysseyware. Students in high school will request courses based on availability once the enrollment period has closed. Virtual learning is not for everyone. Please consider the following before submitting an application for virtual school. Does your child have access to a stable, adequate internet connection? If you can stream an entire movie without interruption, it should be sufficient. Does your child have a device to access the internet? If not, the school can provide one. A cell phone will not be adequate. Students will require a desktop or laptop computer. Does your child have a dedicated workspace in your home? They will need a quiet place to work and focus on instruction. Was your child successful in completing online learning assignments during the spring of 2020? Does your child work well independently? Did your child have regular attendance during traditional school? For kindergarten through 5th graders, is there an adult at home who can commit to working with your child daily during regular school hours? If you believe that our virtual option would be a good fit for your family, please submit an application as soon as possible. We will only accept applications through July 23rd, so our teachers will have time to prepare engaging lessons. If you have any further questions about our virtual school option, contact the administrators of your child's home school.